Hey, my name is Jude. Join me in a quick unboxing and first impression video of the DJI OSMO Pocket camera. It is the smallest 3-axis gimbal with 4K high definition capability with image stabilization that's available right now in the market. Recently, it garnered a lot of comparison over some action cameras as it is marketed as an action camera, although it's not. If you are in the photography industry, you are most likely familiar with DJI as it is very popular with its professional line of drones. So when I saw this, I've watched a lot of YouTube clips about it when it was in its hype, especially during the Christmas season. But I was trying to stop myself from buying it because there wasn't any reason for me to buy it at that time. If you take a look at it in the photo, it's like you detach a small gimbal from the DJI drone and put it in a small base. The reason why I decided to purchase this, mainly because I really like to capture special moments of my child and of our family. And unfortunately, I belong to a family who doesn't have any millennials except me. So none of them likes pictures or videos. I decided to get this because of a need to capture a special moment in a discreet way, and that would be my child's first Holy Communion. Of course, in the church while there's a mass, it would be very distracting if you'll be holding your phone like that while the priest giving his sermon and then you're capturing photos or videos of your child. Another reason would be for travel vlogging. Whenever we travel, I would always want to capture those moments, especially those unique places that I'm seeing and the experiences as well. But sometimes, a lot of people who are traveling with me, who are not millennials or who are not Filipinos, they hate these things, they hate cameras. I'm not a techie, I'm not a photography expert. I'm just a regular technology user. So most of the time, when I'm traveling, my common setup would be to use this kind of selfie stick. I often use my camera because of the workability. Once you finish recording the video, you can easily install a software, edit it, and upload it to social media like YouTube. For my cell phone, I often use this old steel mount because it's very durable and versatile to of whatever size of phone you have. So I could mount it to my selfie stick. I actually have two selfie sticks. One is the long one. This has been overly used for a long time. It has been with me for many years. And this one is a very small one that you can fit even in a very small purse. So that's what I do. I disconnect it, put it in a small purse, and then carry my cell phone with me. There are times too that when I ran out of power and there's something that's really spectacular that I see or a unique place or scenery that I encounter, I use my Sony RX100 MV camera. Right now, there's a new Sony camera that's a point and shoot too. That's also good for vlogging. But I'm sticking to it because this has 4K capabilities as well. Another thing that I have that I rarely use is this Joby because it's too bulky and it eats up a lot of space when you're traveling. It eats up a lot of space in the luggage, and it's like carrying a dumbbell with you when you're walking around. What hinders me from doing a travel vlog is being conscious when you're in front of a camera, and at the same time those people who are traveling with me are not really comfortable with my setup. So it's better to have something that's discreet and as small as this to capture moments or experiences while you're traveling. Those reasons led me to purchasing the DJI OSMO Pocket. To tell you honestly, prior to purchasing this, I was considering purchasing the Spectacle 2. I think it's a Snapchat product, but it can only capture 10 seconds to 30-second video. Although it can do the job of capturing videos discreetly because it's a sunglasses, it would be better to have something that has image stabilization because of course it's 2019. You don't like any shaky videos. Let's go ahead and unbox this product. It says here the headquarters of DJI, which is in Germany. But of course, everything is made in China. let's open the bottom. I've seen videos of those who did an unboxing of the first version of this. It came with like a plastic case, but this one came with a very small box. I got this from Amazon. So inside the box, we have the DJI OSMO Pocket, and you have here these wires, the USB-C and the Lightning. There's also a DJI strap. And of course, quick start guide manuals. So let's open this one. So it has its own case. It feels very durable. I was thinking it would be like a toy, but it's not. It looks well built. So you open the case by removing this strap, and then this is the actual camera. It's so small. Let's compare the size. I have here a lipstick. That's a good size comparison. And this is the base of the Osmo Pocket. So it really is something that you can fit in your pocket. It's almost like using your cell phone when you're capturing a video, removing it from your pocket, and then there you go. So this is what it looks like. You can actually attach this to your cell phone to navigate on its app, and it would be like a cell phone extension. It will look like that. But this is the reason why I purchased this thing. This is a tripod mount. So if I'm gonna be traveling and I don't want to hold it in my hand and I want to extend it further to have a wider screen capacity, I could mount it to a tripod. By the way, I just want to focus on this sticker. It looks black, but this is actually the LCD of this device. You don't really need a big LCD. It's so little. It's smaller than a Tamagotchi screen. But this is just to make sure that you are in the center of the screen, or you are focusing and capturing what you're supposed to capture. If you're not used to cameras without a screen like a GoPro session, this is a good training device for you. We haven't charged it yet, so we don't know what the screen will look like. During its release, one of the cons of this device, based on the reviews from the people who purchased it back in December, was its limited capability of being mounted. Back then, the only way to capture video is by holding it with your hand. I have seen a lot of posts from the DJI OSMO Pocket community. They have a lot of innovations when it comes to setup. You know, people are very resourceful. But the good news is they have fixed that with the tripod mount that's available in the market, specifically intended for the DJI OSMO Pocket. But let's go ahead and open this tripod mount and see what it looks like. So the DJI OSMO Pocket is made out of heavy plastic. It's very solid. It doesn't feel like it's a toy. But this one, the mount, it has a rubbery feel in it. So this is what the tripod mount looks like. You have two axes of screw, one at the bottom and one at the side. And you have two options. You can mount it using the side, or you can use the bottom. So for example, if I'm gonna use my selfie stick, I can simply attach it like this. So this way, if I want to get a top angle shot while I'm walking, it would be easier. Or you can also use the side if you're using a tripod. Just like that. This makes it more sturdy if there's wind or anything. If you're gonna charge it, you just have to remove it from the case. Just like that, because the charging port is at the bottom. And put it in its case. So make sure the camera is at the bottom to protect its lens, because inside the case, it has like a felt protector. It's for the lens. So you put it there to avoid smudge, and then just snap it back in place. So based on the picture, you charge it this way. So you charge it lying down because you cannot stand it up because it's gonna affect the port. So I can imagine myself walking around with this. It will be like you're holding a pepper spray. Pepper spray is even bigger than this. And if I'm gonna be vlogging, it won't be awkward or overwhelming because it's too small, right? You have an area where you can see if your face is in the center because of the LCD, but at the same time you can still talk. One of the bad things about having a camera with like a front-facing lens is you get to look at the screen and look at the camera, so you look like when you're new at vlogging or when you're trying to capture yourself. This gimbal compared to this gimbal, which is better? This is the Smooth. It's intended for mobile phones. It's very good. But if you want to capture something discreetly and you don't want to be camera shy or feeling awkward while you're filming yourself outside, I think this is the way to go. I don't have any plans to attach this with my cell phone and use it like this because it defeats the purpose of having a small gadget that fits in your pocket. Can you imagine having a 4K capability with this small camera? I was sold. So there you have it. I'm pleased with what it looks like. We have yet to see the performance of this with low light. When I'm in motion, let's see how seamless the videos would be. I will definitely use this for Vera's upcoming First Communion and when we visit Prague in May. And I'll share with you my experience of using this in the next weeks to come. This is Jude, and thank you for watching.